This is Nilsson, mad scientist of muscle, and what I've got for you today here is an advanced pull-up variation. Now, I call this one a 2 vertical bar pull-up, and you're going to see why exactly in a second here. The setup requires a power rack. What you're going to do is get 2 Olympic bars set up almost vertical in the power rack, so you're not perfectly straight up and down. You're resting one end at the top, just inside the corner of the rack. It's going to be coming down at a bit of an angle. Same on the other side. What this is going to do is, instead of having a grip like that, it's going to make a vertical grip. So when you're pulling, this takes the biceps almost completely out of the exercise, puts it all in the lats. Especially with this wide pull-up, you're going to grip on here, fairly high up, and kneeling down. When you come up, that's all lats. So that angle that your hands are going to be put at, very taxing to the grip, and it's going to put instant and immediate powerful tension on the outermost fibers of the lat. So here's what it looks like. One thing you're going to notice when you're doing these, and you can see as I was doing the exercise, these bars, as you're pulling up, may have a tendency to move in. Part of the challenge of the exercise is actually controlling that. So not only are you pulling up, but you're trying not to pull those bars inward. So you're actually keeping those hands forcefully outwards, which further disinvolves, so to speak, the biceps. So as you're pulling up, in order to not use the biceps, if you use the biceps too much, the bars start moving in. So that's what really forces you to focus on keeping the biceps out of the equation. So it's really kind of a self-correcting exercise, if you will, as you're doing this. Now, this is an advanced exercise, I'll tell you that right now. You will need to be strong enough to do probably at least 10 to 12 regular wide grip pull-ups in order to perform even just a few reps of this. What you'll also notice as I was coming towards the end of that is I was keeping my toes on the ground and spotting myself as I was doing the exercise. You can start with that too. I wouldn't recommend it. This one is better if you are strong enough to perform it fully, because that's going to give you the most benefit. It's going to put all your body weight on there. Your lats will need to be strong enough to handle the stretch and the massive increase in tension as you're doing the exercise. So give this one a shot. This one does require a rack and requires 2 bars. But because of that change in grip, it's going to shock your lats in a way they've never experienced before. So